I used to have this friend I'd known since high school. We did everything together and I used to think we were really close. She'd had depression for as long as I'd known her, but it only started worsening once she entered college. And when it did, I bent over backwards to try and help her. Came over to her house several times a week to clean up the place. Did her grocery shopping and cooked for her when she couldn't find the energy to do it herself. Went to the classes she skipped and took notes for her so she wouldn't fall behind. Helped her study for all of her finals. Offered a listening ear whenever she needed it. Fuck, I even offered to pay some of her college tuition at one point. Where I live, college isn't obnoxiously expensive, but still. And despite all this, I never heard even a single thank you. I was always the only one initiating conversations, always the one making plans, always the only one putting any sort of effort whatsoever into our friendship. And at first I didn't think much of it, since I figured those things were hard for someone dealing with depression. But then I got sick, and had to have an unexpected surgery that took me a few good months to fully recover from. It took a huge toll on me, both emotionally and financially, and fucked me over in ways I can't even begin to explain. I stopped initiating conversations during all these months, and guess what? My friend didn't try to get in touch even once. Not a hospital visit. Not a phone call. Not even a 2-sentence text to ask me how I was or wish me a speedy recovery. Nothing. She knew about my situation and about the surgery, and she just ghosted me completely. For several months, as if our friendship of 6 years plus had never even existed. And when we eventually met again in person, she just tried to pretend it never happened. No apology, no explanation, absolutely nothing. That was when I finally realized just how one-sided our entire relationship was. I'd spent a whole year doing everything in my power to make sure my friend felt loved and supported, often at the cost of my own time, money and resources. And for what? For a leech who couldn't even be bothered to check up on me even once at the time I needed it most. I ended up cutting her off for good, and it's been one of the best decisions I've made in my life. I know she browses Reddit, so ex-friend, if you see this, please accept my very kind and sincere fuck you. I basically thought that when people said dinosaurs were wiped out by a meteor they meant each individual dinosaur was hit directly by the meteor. I thought even if there was a bunch of meteors that the odds of them each killing a dinosaur by direct impact was super low, so I was confused as to how people could believe that theory. Seriously, when there's people walking 2 or 3 abreast taking up the whole fucking pavement, that really turns my rage dial up to 11. Like, leave space for people to get past, for fuck's sake. I finally did it, haha. I got my first job whilst being homeless, 1 year and 6 months of being on the streets. I am still scrapping every last dime to get things to eat, but I know it will all be okay in a month's time when I get my paycheck. I'm so happy, honestly. I thank everyone on Reddit who made constant motivational posts and got me through these days. I think it was easier for me because I didn't touch drugs or alcohol for religious reasons. I'm just waiting for my first paycheck so I can finally get a long-term motel stay and warm food every day. It's the small things we take for granted. Right now you're probably laying in bed scrolling Reddit or relaxing on your couch, chair. I am on this concrete floor -5°C, freezing my fingertips off, haha. But I am grateful and I am happy. I will make it through this suffer and pain. I know God got me. You're seeing this post, why? 'Cause God got me. Through me you will learn the reality of this world, I guess. My birthday's coming up soon too. I'm finally gonna be able to celebrate inside. Peace and love, Reddit. I work hard and have earned my way in the civil engineering field. I'm reasonably fit, outdoorsy, good with my family, and I'm engaged to a wonderful partner. We keep up with our chores, cook at home, saving up for a house, exercise when we can, etc., trying to do it all right. But day after day I basically have to fight the desire to just sit on my ass, smoke weed, and spend my day getting lost in a good rebounds per game. Today in particular, I just can't be bothered with any of this shit. Edit. Just wanted to say I love all the responses and support, thank you. Some people asking why I don't just do it. I do allow myself to relax on occasion. It's more that I feel like if I don't maintain some discipline I'll slip into a place where I'm not taking care of myself or my responsibilities, and that's not a great place to be either. Just some days I wish I could be a teenager again and just hide in my room lol. Sometimes when I am grading papers I just give everyone an A or a high grade to get through it quickly, and because no one complains about an A. And #X200B. Edit. An important clarification. I teach a required Gen Ed class at the undergraduate level that has nothing to do with what the students are majoring in. If they don't learn the material it's not going to cause the downfall of society. Second edit. I don't give everyone an A for everything. Just an assignment here and there.